What's going on, everyone? It is about that time where we do another review slash overview, and today we have a beautiful knife right here. In my opinion, this is the Hogue Sig Sauer K320 AXG, and it has the walnut insert right there, which is kind of what sold me on this knife. I wanted one to begin with, but I didn't want the G10 or the nitron inserted handle. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it kind of turned me away because I didn't like the way it looked. It looked cheap to me. I don't know. Maybe it may not have been, but that's just my opinion. This is the one I actually kind of decided on, and I'm not disappointed. Like, I love wood handles for some reason. I think they just look good, and this walnut, I'm telling you, it makes this whole knife just pop. And I love the blade. Like, it's a little bit thicker, a little bit wider, but it is a drop point. I like the way the blade looks, like how it's kind of chunkier than, it's got that little divot cut out of it. Um, Great knife. It's nice and sharp. I haven't had to. I try to start stropping my knives now, like after, I don't know, not every day, obviously, after I use them, but I give it a couple times and I'll try to stroke just a few times just to keep that edge kind of up and sharp and everything. Like I said, I just can't get over the way this knife looks. It's just a beautiful knife. I thought the pocket clip looked a little weird, but I just like this thing right here. I don't know necessarily if that serves a purpose or something, but I don't know yet. But I haven't had any problems with it. It goes right in the pocket. Got a strong pocket clip. Um, I do like the American flag. Obviously, I'm a veteran and I love my country and I love the flag and everything like that. I love that they added it on there. I think that's awesome. The pocket clip is it's got a little divot cut out obviously right there, so it's kind of recessed. Not, I don't know what the heck you would call that. It's like recessed, but it's not. But it's not really sticking up too far. I haven't had any problems with it tearing up my jeans, obviously, or getting caught with my jeans or whatever. So I think it's still a really, really excellent pocket clip. It is a deep carry with the tip up, obviously. It does have your lanyard hold on it. So if you're into lanyard, lanyards and all that type of stuff, your little doodads or whatever, it has your space for that. It is a reversible pocket clip too, which is awesome. I love that. It has a little bit of jimping on it. Like, this was kind of different, I thought, but it was kind of cool though. It really worked for what it is. Like, it's got that little bit of jimping right there on the actual blade too, which isn't too like aggressive or anything, but it makes it better for right here. So you're good to go and everything. It has everything you need. Um, it is obviously a um, crossbar lock. Um, I do love opening and closing this knife. It's not as good as I will say it. I love my Kaiser drop bear. I love the crossbar or the clutch lock on that thing. It's really easy to flip it open and everything. And this is two for the most part, but I would go with if I had to pick the two for the lock system, the Kaiser is a little bit more like easier to open, and that may be because of the blade length and the size of everything. This is obviously quite a bit bigger than the Kaiser drop there. Let me actually I'll get a comparison. So maybe it is the blade that's in the size of the whole knife overall, which makes this a little bit more fidgety, I guess. Like, if you look like this opens up a lot easier. Like, if you just, now it's not, obviously. It just opens up a little easier like that. And I don't know, maybe it's the size of the whole knife overall, because obviously there is quite a bit of difference. Another great knife though, this, by the way. It's a knife center exclusive. Thing's awesome. Love the color. Blue's my favorite color, so heck yeah, why not, right? But again, like this, for American made, like, I love this thing. I'm glad that Hogue and Sig Sauer kind of teamed up for this, because Sig Sauer, I like Sig Sauer. I don't own any of their firearms yet. Yes, I don't own any. I have to think about what I owned. But I have known people who have owned them, and I have shot them, and that they make great guns. And obviously, when they teamed up with Hogue, they made an excellent knife that you can't go wrong with. The steel is CPM S30V. I don't know a lot on it, but I know from using this knife, and it's a great steel for me. Like, I haven't had to stroke it a whole lot. Like I said, I have a couple times, but I had this. This was towards my first knives that I bought recently, like when I first started getting back into knives. This was kind of towards the beginning of all that, and I've carried this one a lot. and I haven't had any problems with it. Like, it has always stayed sharp for the most part. I stroke it just to make sure. I love the crossbar lock. The only problem, okay, see, I flipped it open right there. You know, I look cool right there, right? Sometimes I have problems flipping that open. I don't know why. Maybe my fingers get goofy. I don't know. But you can obviously open it just like that too, so that works out. But yeah, my family's going crazy over there. My daughter's laughing. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But like I said, see, you know, if this was any other day, I wouldn't have been able to flip it open at least a couple times. But okay, right there. See, there we go. See, I don't know. It just depends. Maybe it's my fingers, but I have problems every now and then. But right there, I looked really cool doing it, obviously. But sometimes I do have problems opening it. Maybe it's because I do have really short, chunky fingers. I don't know. But great ergos. I will say that I do like the choil on this. I haven't, like I said, tried sharpening it yet, so I don't know if that gives it an issue right there. This little hump right here. I think I heard someone say they actually kind of chiseled theirs down a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe it was for sharpening reasons. I can't remember exactly, but the choil is pretty good. Like, if you want to choke up on it, this is one I will choke up on a little bit. I just wish the jipping was out there a little farther when I choked up, but it's big enough that you don't need to choke up on it because you have enough real estate there. Plus the pocket clip doesn't dig into your hand, so. And then you have this little divot right here. You just, fingers just fit so perfect in there. The ergos on this knife are just awesome. Let's get the blade length for you guys. Like I said, I just flipped it open again. I've never done it this many times. Correctly, that is, at least. Correctly. The blade length, the cutting edge is about 3. Maybe a little longer than 3. I'll give it a 3. A solid 3. But the overall length is just about 8. I would say the overall length is 8 exact. Maybe a little longer, actually, now that I'm looking. Maybe a hairball longer than 8. 8.1 or something like that. Close to it, at least. But yeah, like I said, it's a great knife. It's a little bigger, so it's not obviously not big, but it's a little chunkier, I guess I would say. It's a little wider everywhere you go, which I like that. I think it's a good, like, just a chunky little thing. I'm gonna get the weight for you real quick. Let's see how big this baby boy weighs. See, like I said, she a little chunky little thing. 5.1, not bad though. Like, weights, for me, weight, yeah, I don't like a super heavy knife, but I also don't have problems carrying them. Like, this is nothing for me. Like, I don't know how much heavier knives come, but I think this is honestly one of the heavier knives I carry. And this is honestly, like, I have no problems carrying this thing. Like, it's just an overall great size, great shape, good weight, great ergos. The price is a little expensive, depending on what your budget is, obviously. I think I paid $180 for it. I was looking up earlier, and they're close to $200 now. I think it was around, like, I got it like for a little bit of sale. I think I used maybe someone's code or something like that, which is why I got a little bit extra off. But great blade, especially for the price. Like, this is one that I would have to say everybody should go pick one up just because it's just overall awesome. But if you guys have any questions or comments or anything, obviously just put them down in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you like the video, just give it a thumbs up and have a great day.